In today's video, I'm going to give you guys the best tips you need to know if you want to fight like a pro in Fortnite. I'm going to be going over things that people tend to overlook, so if you follow the tips in this video, you'll be able to win most of your fights so easily just because of these simple tips. But before we get into the video, I want to introduce my new coaching Discord server called Next Level. My long-awaited coaching server is finally here, and you'll be able to interact with me, and also you'll be notified when I begin doing bi-weekly coaching streams starting on the 14th. So go ahead and join, click the link in the description, and I'll see you guys there. Also use code Mystics. Always have a cone in your box. There's no reason not to have one, and also if you don't have one, people can just place a stair or a cone in your box so easily, get piece control on you and kill you. But the benefits of having a cone in your box allows flexibility for wherever you want to escape. So if someone takes your wall in front of you, then you can just edit the cone, do a side jump, or edit to the right. Either way, it allows for extra protection if you need to escape. Make space. Whenever I see people getting cracked, they only build one box, and that's a bad mistake because you can easily get pre-pieced. But creating space makes it so that the opponent has a harder time pushing into your box because it's going to be your builds, and it gives you more room to fight. And since you create more boxes, it makes it harder for the opponent to track you. Go for counter damage. Whenever you get cracked, just make sure that you try to go for counter damage because it allows the other person to stop pressuring you after you get cracked so that you have time to heal while they heal too. Obviously, don't just 50-50, play from an angle and play smart. And you'll see the best pros doing this all the time. Shoot freshly edited walls. The Sentinel pump shotgun has so much structure damage that you can easily get rid of a wall in one tap. So whenever your opponent is fighting you with a wood wall, make sure that you replace the wall with your shotgun right away. Use high walls. This is the best move to use in PGs, aka 1v1s, and it's going to allow you to get height so easily when you use this. The purpose of a high wall is literally just to block the enemy off, that's it. And you can use this whenever you get height, and you can use this in combo with other moves too. I'm going to show two examples. Right here you can see I placed those two walls, and then on his POV he thought that he was going to get that wall, but he didn't. And if you ever wondered how to win every single 1v1, it's basically just placing high walls, and you can use this in game too. Play from angles. You don't have to 50-50 every single fight you take. You can just play from an angle, you can play far, or you can play from behind. Either way, playing from an angle will allow you to get chip damage, which is really useful. Playing from angles also allows you to be really unpredictable. And as you know, playing unpredictable makes it so easy to win fights. You can see an example of this right here in this clip. If you're on high ping, play for pre-fires. Don't force anything, don't try to do any flashy moves because you know you won't be able to hit them. Just go for pre-fires and you'll be able to easily kill people on high ping. As a high ping player, you're forced to do things earlier, so that makes doing pre-fires the perfect thing to do. Just be careful not to fall for any edit baits, but to practice actually pre-firing, then you can hop into Mechanics Training Map V5 and hop into the pre-fire section, and this is going to be the best practice possible to do this. And if you want to learn more about playing on high ping or even just fighting in general, then I recommend you check out Destiny's Fighting Masterclass. The Masterclass has every single piece of information that you need to know if you actually want to get good at Fortnite. So check it out, link is in the description, and use code Mystics for $5 off. Learn how to phase in. If you learn how to do this, then you can end fights so easily. It's so much easier to just phase in instead of trying to spam the wall and playing from an angle when you already have the person cracked and already low HP. This one's obvious, but play with a right hand peek. Literally the best way to win fights in Fortnite. The only peek you'll ever need, using this peek right here. And then also if you're approaching a box from the top, use this right hand peek. The best way to approach a box. And from here you can use blueprint editing to get piece control so easily. And another example of using this is this floor edit right here, easy right hand peek. Learn how to double swing correctly. The only time you ever need to double swing is if you crack an opponent and he's running away. The perfect time to double swing is only if someone is looking away or if they're popping heals, that's it. Learn how to edit and pickaxe bait. When dropping on someone's wall, they think you're going to do a double swing, so that's why you pull out your shotgun after the first swing and get the easy max bump. If you edit a wall, reset it, and then hold the wall, you can keep your wall and also do an edit and shoot your opponent. Just make sure that when you do it, your wall doesn't get replaced. You can also do an edit bait with cones, just like this. Use cones to block off enemies. What I mean by this is that if you use a good crosshair placement, then you can place cones really far, and you can also place them like right over them if you just angle it right. And a drill you could do to practice this is by doing this and making sure that you just place cones right above the wall. Edit down with a sideways ramp. Editing down with a sideways ramp makes it so that your opponent can't even see you when you do the edit. This is a great way to limit and avoid 50-50s instead of just hopping into the box and hoping for the best. Stop boxing up in wood. This is literally the #1 reason most people die in a ranked game or even just a comp game, because it's so easy to take walls and face bullets through. If you get cracked, just use hard mats. Play with edit on release on. I recently just switched it with edit on release off, and I feel so much faster and I feel so much better because I actually know how to peek now, and it's much easier to use in higher ping. Make the switch, trust me, it's worth it. Optimize your keybinds. If you actually want to fight like a pro, then you need to optimize them, and you need to make sure that you don't have any keybinds that requires you to have your fingers off of your movement keys. An example of good keybinds would be 2 builds on your mouse buttons and 2 builds on your bottom row keys. That's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below what you want to see next. And please join my coaching server. You don't want to miss my live streams. And if you want to learn how to win solo ranked games, then check out this video right here.